What's this stinky smell hitting my face?
It must be the dog in the house pooping on the bed again. Damn it.
Stop. Hold on. Huh? What the heck is this thing on my hand? Wait a minute. Where am I? The Great Prison. The capital prefecture.
Wasn't I just at the bar yesterday with that rowdy bunch, celebrating before heading out on a business trip? We even drank to the point of do or die, not letting go at all. Zhu Qian, courtesy name any Yan. His father died in the Sean HI campaign 19 years ago, and his mother soon fell ill and passed away as well. OWW.
That hurts like hell. He was raised by his second uncle from childhood until adulthood. I've transmigrated.
Spent all year practicing martial arts, reached the peak of body refinement by the age of 18, and then got stuck there ever since. Thanks to my second uncle's connections, I became a constable of Chang'an County under the jurisdiction of the capital prefecture. A constable.
So even after transmigrating, I still end up in the same old cop job. Huh? But 3 days ago,
My second uncle, Zhu Pingji, a 6th-rank Imperial Guard of the Brocade-clad Guards,
was lost while escorting a shipment of tax silver to the Ministry of Revenue. A total of 150,000 taels of tax silver vanished along the way. The Emperor flew into a rage. He personally decreed, in 5 days, Zhu Pingji is to be executed by beheading. The male members of his clan are to be exiled to the borderlands. The women
sent to the Jiaofeng Division and living hell for women.
As the direct nephew of Zhu Pingji, Zhu Qian was demoted from his post. At the same time, he was thrown into the great prison of the capital prefecture, and now,
the day I am to be exiled to the frontier is only 2 days left, and right from the start, it's already hell mode. This world is under the rule of a feudal dynasty. Desolate lands, harsh climate. Most convicts exiled to the frontier don't live more than 10 years. There are no human rights. And what kind of place is the frontier? What's worse, many never even make it there, falling to misfortune, disease, and death along the way. A system, hey, system, come out already. No system.
There's really no system. That's way too terrifying. I have no choice but to find a way to save myself. I can't just sit here and wait to die.
Escape from prison? I've cultivated the 9-rank martial body system.
Reach the peak of body refinement, with a physique that's downright terrifying. But in this world, that only makes me stronger than ordinary people. Breaking out of prison is impossible. Rely on my clan or friends.
The Shu family isn't some great clan, and its members are scattered everywhere. And with the entire 150,000 taels of tax silver stolen, who would even dare intervene in this matter now?
Wait a second.
According to the laws of Great Feng, one can atone for crimes by rendering meritorious service. It could spare me from execution.
Unless I fail to recover the stolen silver. But right now, I'm locked up in the great prison, without even the detailed case files. No matter how much I scream my lungs out, no one will answer, within the span of a single stick of incense.
I've already troubled the official too much. Xu Xinyan, courtesy name Kuyu, the biological son of my second uncle, Zhu Pingji, and my younger cousin, a newly promoted licentiate of Great Feng, currently studying at the Yunlu Academy, a true king of sarcasm, with a mouth as sharp as a blade.
The soldiers escorting the prisoners to the frontier already took 300 taels from us. That was all the silver our family had left. Rest assured nothing unexpected will happen to you on the road. I remember his relationship with his former superior wasn't good to begin with. And what about you? I've already been stripped of my official title. But with the dean of the academy protecting me, I won't be sent away. Just take care of yourself. That's all that matters. Once you reach the frontier, you'll need to reign in your temper, survive a year. Maybe 2 if you're lucky. I fear he hasn't merely been stripped of his title.
They've even been entered into the criminal register, their descendants forbidden from taking the Imperial exams. No chance of ever rising again. And in just 2 days, the women of the Shu family will be sent to the Jiaofeng Division to suffer humiliation. Xu Xinyan is a scholar. How could he still have the face to go on living in the capital?
He intends to commit suicide. This has nothing to do with you. Keep on living.
What kind of joke is this?
Wait, now is not the time to give up yet.
The case files. Help me get the records on the stolen tax silver case. I want to solve the case. If I say that, he'll probably think I've lost my mind. What do you need that for? I don't want to die confused, even if I die. I want to know the truth. I've read the case files. I can tell you about it. No.
Go and write it down. Just hearing it means nothing. I need to know every detail of the case. Wait a moment.
In modern criminal investigation, on-site crime scene analysis, surveillance cameras, and autopsies are all indispensable. But in the case of the missing tax silver, no one died. And in this ancient era, there are no cameras. On top of that, I'm locked up in prison.
Fortunately, The case files can at least reconstruct the crime scene to a certain extent.
Whether I live or die
Depends on what happens next. The prison. I'm back. Here. Take the case file. I've written everything down without missing a single word. It's time. I have to go now.
You must take care of yourself. As it turns out, reading really does have its uses. If the former owner had been illiterate, there's no way he could have recognized these scrawled characters.
3 days ago, at the second quarter of the MAOR around 6:30 a.m., the brocade-clad guard Squbscribe was escorting a shipment of tax silver into the capital. By the first quarter of the Chun hour, the convoy had reached Nampu Square, just as they crossed the bridge. A strange gust of wind suddenly swept in.
The horses were frightened and bolted into the river by the street. Moments later, a deafening explosion rang out. The river surged up to 6 John high, muddy waves crashing against the sky. The soldiers leapt into the river to search for the silver, but only managed to recover 1,250 taels. The rest of the silver had vanished without a trace. Capital Prefecture rear courtyard. Cough, cough.
Chen Hanwang, prefect of the capital, by the emperor's order. Before Squbscribe is executed, I must recover the stolen tax silver. Only 2 days remain, gentlemen. We must make haste. Da Jengren Li Yuxuan, Da Jengren.
One who serves in the Royal Intelligence Service. Any new findings from Squbscribe's side? A mere martial brute, all he does is cry injustice. He doesn't even know how the tax silver was lost. I've already used the chi-gazing technique to examine him.
Astrological Directorate. Chu Kaiwei, the youngest disciple of the Director of the Directorate of Celestials. He wasn't lying. We've already investigated and questioned Squbscribe once, looking into his personal relations and financial situation. Combined with the chi-gazing technique of the Directorate, suspicion has for now been ruled out, but in the matter of the last tax silver, Squbscribe's negligence makes the death penalty unavoidable. All set, my lord. Here's the letter from the disciple of the Directorate of Celestials for you, and
also some steamed buns.
My men reported, along 20 miles of the route, they detected no trace of demonic aura in the river, nor was there any sign of such aura on the riverbank. 150,000 taels of silver, where could they have been taken? They must have been brought ashore.
It's already been 3 days, and we haven't even found a single trace of the culprits. If we can't recover the tax silver, who will bear this responsibility?
Could it be that our line of investigation is mistaken?
Perhaps it wasn't the work of some demon at all. If it wasn't some demon, then how did that strange gale appear?
The silver fell into the river. How could it just vanish without reason?
How could the waves rise several zhang high, shaking both riverbanks until they cracked apart?
If you enjoy this, please give me a like and subscribe to support me in releasing the latest chapters.
Wishing you a joyful day.